Gaffer, through in the Cup on Sunday, but back to league action this weekend as we welcome Blackpool. How much are we looking forward to it?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Home game on a Saturday, which where we can, I don't think there's much better feelings as a manager of the club or a player of the club when we play at home on a Saturday and the crowd is full and the supporters are at it and we can be aggressive and really get after him. Obviously a big club at this level, but yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Fair to say Blackpool as a club have had a difficult time of late with Steve Bruce having a family loss. It'd be nice to see him back in the dugout, but obviously all of our thoughts are with his family. Yeah,
I think he will be in a dugout because I went to their game on Saturday. He played Gillingham away, and then he played for Gillingham, so Gillingham give him a really good reception. Steve's someone who obviously a supporter of Manchester United that in the early 90s carried the club for a lot, along with Brian Robson and Mark Hughes. FA Cup games, European Cup winners, Cup finals. So he's kind of a big hero, along with Brian Robson and Mark Hughes of mine. He's someone that I've met personally. I'm a good friend. I've played with his son Alex, and I've been good friends with him for a number of years. So what he's gone through, the family have gone through, both Amy and Matt Smith. No one could comprehend that. It's an absolute tragedy. So I hope all the family's well. I look forward to seeing him, and I hope they can recover from it because it was a tragic loss.
Since he's taken over, he had a big impact in there. First of all, what kind of changes has he made to them, and where are they good on the pitch?
Yeah, I think he scored a few late goals, which helped because that kind of just gets you over the line when the game was still a little bit messy at times. 4-4-2 gives a lot of freedom to the wingers to come inside. Sometimes it can look 4-2-2-2. So at times they can drop Lee Evans in the middle of the centre backs on build up. They can send the full back side. So they have a little bit of flexibility. But I think for this league, you only have to look at the strikers: Beasley, Ballard, Kyle Joseph, Jordan Rose, Fletcher. So they have an abundance of options. So it'll be a tough game, but I'm trying to really concentrate on us because I think it's more important that we try and deal with what we can actually impact.
There was a lot of physical output from us on Sunday. What kind of shape is everyone in?
Yeah, everyone's fine. It's just we've got a few injuries, we've got a few niggles, we've got the team will more or less pick itself because of the injuries that we have. We've got obviously a couple of suspensions. We've got Don Ball who will need to go through the concussion protocol, so he'll be missing. But yeah, I mean, I spoke to you after the game. That should have been a game where we are passing the ball, we're entertaining our supporters, they're all laying every single pass, and we're really killing the game and making the opposition suffer and run. But we've never done that. We conceded at a bad time, and we was I wouldn't say fortunate to get over the line because we should have been 4 or 5-0 up, but we didn't want the game to go that long.
A couple of hours after that, we got the draw for the second round, one of your old clubs, Oldham. So looking ahead to that, how much are you looking forward to?
I think it's a good draw because if you want a home draw, you want a club that are going to bring a hell of a lot of supporters, and they will do that. Their away support is tremendous. A club that should never be in the National League. So yeah, they're probably, I would imagine they would be the biggest club in non-league at the moment. You look at Chesterfield and Wrexham that have come up in previous years, Notts County. But I would say in that National League this year, I would say they're the biggest club by far. So it would be a good crowd, healthy away following, which obviously helps.
Then just back to Saturday, so it's pretty much sold out. Where we've had the start to the season, what we have done, where we've had some great performances, we've had some great spells, we've had some not so good spells. How important is it that everyone is right behind us and from the first whistle?
Yeah, I think everyone's frustrated because some of them really good performances at the start of the year. We should have more points, and we're probably, I would say, 4 or 5 points away from that mid-pack, but you don't pick up them points in them good performances, and then there's a couple of bad performances that come our way, and then everything escalates and it becomes more difficult for us. But we've had moments like this in the past. I remember when we were top of the league and we drew 4 games on the bounce. We was 2-0 up at home to Colchester, and they scored in the 90th and the 95th minute to make it 4 draws on the bounce. We had a home game against Wimbledon where we won 1-0, and the most important people on that day was our supporters. They got us over the line, and I think we won 5 on the bounce. Last year, when we went through a really difficult spell at the start, the players injured, players getting used to the level. We then played Bolton away, was 3-0 down after 9 minutes, brought it back to 3-2. We then won against Cheltenham away, but then the biggest turning point was when we played Charlton at home, Boxing Day, 1-0. Crowd were unbelievable. Got us over the line, and then we went on. I think we won 7 out of 9, 7 out of 10, which put us in a really good position. So there's always pivotal moments within the season. The players need to produce moments by individual skill or whatever it may be. But then again, the most important people in our football club to give us a lift are the players, because they're the ones that can influence on the pitch. But the most important people at our football club are our supporters. So if they can come together, give the players a lot of belief, a lot of confidence, a lot of noise, then the players can grow from that. So I have every confidence in our group of supporters to make Saturday really difficult for the opposition. And like I say, give our starting 11 and the subs that come on real confidence and a real boost to go and play.
Comes from the players, as you say, but when the crowd and the fans are right behind us, just what does that little bit extra that they can give you? What differences does it make to you as a player?
I think if I look at my own experiences as a player, when supporters sang my name, it gives me a lift. It's human nature. It gives you a lift. If someone's giving you full support, it gives you a huge lift. And we've got a lot of players that some of them are new to the club, some have been with a long time and have experienced that powerful influence that the supporters can have with us, and we need to experience it again on Saturday, because there's no better feeling. You look at someone like Charlie Kelman, who needs a goal. If the supporters can give him confidence, Dan Aggie's just scored a goal. Dan Aggie's been great in training. But again, every player, if you sing songs about our players, they will grow in confidence. They will run that bit further. They will run that much sharper, that much quicker. So I think it's a really important aspect of all football, no matter if you're in the Premier League or if you're in the lower divisions.